Hey lovies, it's Tasha Monet and I am back with another episode of The Sims Medieval Pirates and Nobles with Lord Oliver in the Kingdom of Serenity. So, Lord Oliver has some troubling things on his hands. We have built, going the wrong way, we have built barracks now for the kingdom because with things being so crazy now, we need to make sure that we have what we need in order to protect the Kingdom of Serenity. So we have barracks now. We're going to go ahead and do a new quest and we'll see what's happening. So I said we're going to do them in order as they come up, but there are definitely some things that we can definitely try, but we're going to go ahead and do a missing child and see what happens. So Serenity was abuzz with the news of a child gone missing. Recovering the child safely would be an incredible boon to kingdom morale. So find them, party requirements. We could use any sim to do this. So let's go ahead and do this. So we can do the priest. We could do the knight, we could do the monarch, or we can do the wizard. Because, you know, we have been playing with Lord Oliver all this time, I think that we should continue on with Lord Oliver and find this missing child. So we're going to go ahead and have Lord Oliver take on this quest. So, news came from the town crier this morning that a villager's child has gone missing. As ruler of this land, it is my duty to see this child return safely to the family. I should speak with my advisor for more details. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to speak with the advisor to figure out what is going on. Like, how is this child missing, right? Because as Lord Oliver, you know, like this is something that's important to him for a number of reasons. Like he was an orphan, losing his parents and everything like that. So finding out about a child who is missing and lost really like tugs at his heartstrings. Like he really wants to figure out what's going on. So alas, a child has gone missing. A few of the villagers claim to have seen a small boy hiding around town. Perhaps there is some way for me to help find him. So we're definitely going to go ahead and see if we can help figure out, but we're also going to see if we can, you know, like do our kingly duties. So it is 6 p.m. But we have a lot of energy. So let's see, how should we proceed? So we can meet with the subjects to gather information about the missing child, or we can write documents declaring the child missing and spread them in the kingdom. I think that being Oliver wants to be, you know, like the peaceable king and the one that like is in tune with his people, he would meet with subjects to do this instead of just sending out a message. So the good people of the land will surely lend an ear on my quest to find the child, which is perfect. We can definitely go ahead and do that. So he wants to ask a townsperson about the missing child. We're going to see if we can do a number of things for like our monarch duties first before we do this. So I seek to start a candy shop in the outer village. Would the throne be willing to finance my endeavor? I believe it will bring much needed happiness to the kingdom. Unfortunately, we cannot do that because we do not have the 500 to spare. I mean, we do have 500, but we can't spare the 500. We need to make sure that we keep funds in there because there seems to be an impending war. So we're going to deny this. We're going to lose some popularity, but that is okay. I had heard that the crown was not very generous, but I never realized it was against joy as well. I know that this hurt Oliver because Oliver really does want to help the people, but after the last time, I think he kind of learned his lesson about like just giving out money to give it out. Like Oliver is really trying to make sure that the kingdom stays strong, and the kingdom cannot stay strong if he's consistently giving away its money. Your Majesty, I, your humble servant, wish to begin a family. May I have your permission to conceive a child? So there's what, of course, you don't need the monarch's permission to have a child. That's just something you can do. Go have a child, be well. Or, are you kidding? You want my permission to breed? You know what? No. Just because you asked me, no. You are banned from having children. I'm going to say Oliver would say what, of course. I mean, I know she's a consort, and technically she should be one for us because we do need to be thinking about, like, having an heir. Like, that's definitely something that would be, like, protecting our own, like, royal line. But we're going to go ahead and just say, well, go do what you need to do. Your Highness is most gracious. If I am lucky enough to have a child of your fine gender, I will surely name it after you, twice. She better name her child after us. I request permission to run special experiments in my cellar. I will need funds for blades and harnesses, and I need soundproofing for the walls. Strong enough to muffle, say, loud screaming. Yeah, I don't think Oliver is going to approve that, even if he would like to, because that sounds interesting. Oh, constable, you say? Yes, maybe I will have the constable over for dinner. So our popularity has actually increased. This is wonderful. Perfect. So we're going to stop court for now. And can we ask, pause, because the way she is zooming, I want to ask people about the missing child, right? So this is the shepherdess. She's actually in charge of the church. So maybe I can ask her, has she heard anything about the missing child? Because that's what I need to do, right? I need to ask a townsperson about the missing child. Why not? Hello? I think I saw a little boy down by the beach. Maybe that's him? So I guess we're going to the beach. I mean, okay, so there's no child here. Stupid peasant. See, that's not something that he would say. I hope the next one isn't as incompetent. So we need to talk to somebody. Is there anybody at the beach that we can ask? Can I ask my people? Yep, let's ask one of the guards about the missing child.
Dinaba. Phobo. Crodella?
That child, sure. I saw him playing near the forest. Okay, so I guess we're going to the forest now. What? There's no child here either. Is every citizen of my city completely incompetent? See, this doesn't sound like anything that Oliver would say. Like, that doesn't sound like Oliver at all. Let's go ahead and she better walk like that. Sure, I saw him. He's over at the town square right now. I definitely don't believe this one at all. Do not believe at all. Not at all. Okay, confirm details with a townie. Okay, so we're back at the castle because we were hungry, but we did confirm the details, and she was like, yes, my lord, I swear he's there right now, but we are starving, so we need to get some food first, and then we're gonna go get this lost kid, because hello. So we are here, and there is the kid. Let's ask this child about their disappearance, because why are you just hanging out by this well, little boy? Like, seriously, why? People are looking for you. People are looking for you, namely me. I had thought that the king had become out of touch with the people, but you've clearly shown me this was a test by a little boy. This is wild and crazy to me, because this was a test by this child to see if I have lost touch with the kingdom. See, this little boy is crazy. So the child has been found and safely returned home. Hurrah. I think that this also makes Oliver just feel good, because Oliver wants to, you know, like, make sure that children don't end up like him, where they end up orphans. But I think he's also thinking on the other side, like, if he were to have a child, he would not want to lose them. We know that Oliver is a sweet, soft, good one. So, you know, I guess this was just like a test for Oliver, and he obviously passed it. Good on Lord Oliver, and the kingdom definitely appreciates him for finding this lost child and actually putting in the legwork the way that a monarch can do so. So good on him for that. If you enjoyed this quest, please make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. If you would like to see me play Sims and other games on Twitch, you can follow me at twitch.tv/I'm Tasha Monet. As always, I'm sending positive vibes your way. I'm Tasha Monet. See you next time.
Sometimes I feel like I done lost it, and I don't even really know the cost yet. But every time fear is on my mind, you remind my soul that I'm free. I know I can't go on my own. You came so I wouldn't have to go it alone. You took the long road so you could show me home. Found love better than I've ever known. So now I know that I can say you are exalted above everything on the earth that I've seen. Cause I know that my dreams come alive in the love that you promised to me. I'll keep singing your praise.